If the concurrent sub-series spinoffs weren't confusing enough, 2021 also brought with it the launch of Mountain Dew Rise Energy, a brand new line of 6 flavors, those being Pomegranate Blue Burst, Strawberry Melon Spark, Berry Blitz, Tropical Sunrise, Peach Mango Dawn, and Orange Breeze. As for the actual flavors, text below their names define them, with the only not obvious ones being Pomegranate Blueberry for Pomegranate Blue Burst, and Pineapple for Tropical Sunrise. Similar to the early days of Kickstart, the Rise line was aimed at targeting the morning crowd, oftentimes with the slogan, "Conquer the Morning." That concept was made clear not only with the drink's name, but also with it boasting 2 times the caffeine of coffee, amongst other health-boosting qualities. To sell the idea of Rise being a premium energy drink, each was only available in 16-ounce cans fashioned with a new logo, silver colorway, and matte finish. Similar to Frostbite, this line mascot was made wearable via a Snapchat filter. Another gimmick of this new Rise series was its lack of added sugar, which made for some of the most mid-tasting flavors in recent memory. The launch of the 6 drinks was paired with themed prizes and an endorsement by LeBron James, which was only possible due to him leaving his previous deal with Sprite. Before Rise officially hit shelves, they too were seen as part of that Riddler's Brew leak, where they went under the alternate names of Blueberry Pomegranate, Strawberry Melon, Acai Berry, Tropical Pineapple, Peach Mango, and Orange Zest. When talking prototypes, some have made the connection between Rise Peach Mango Dawn and Kickstart Peach Dawn, given the similar names, energy drink status, and time of day designation, but no official connection has ever been confirmed. Where things get real interesting is only after a few months on shelves, Pepsi was hit with a lawsuit from Rise Brewing, alleging their new Mountain Dew energy drink series posed an existential threat to their cold brew coffees. They claimed the Rise name, in conjunction with their aim at the morning coffee drinker, was enough to destroy their brand value and confuse customers. The initial loss then forced Pepsi to rename the series under the more generic title of Energy. All flavors were then seen under this new name except for Berry Blitz, who was discontinued shortly before the switch. Renders showing the change do exist though. Later on, Pepsi would successfully appeal this decision, but they never went back on the name switch. Late 2022, the flavor Strawberry Melon Spark would receive a further name alteration of Strawberry Melon Sharp, not due to any lawsuit, instead because of the similarly named Spark now being sold alongside it. Mountain Dew Rise Dragon Fruit Lime, the unreleased flavor with origins dating back to 2021. Dragon Fruit Lime was first discovered as part of a 2022 planned release calendar, one jam-packed with all sorts of juicy visuals, like this unreleased Voodoo Duo, another round of Baja spin-offs, that same mock-up for Flaming Hot, that same planned Sweet Lightning physical release, and another Rise flavor simply called LeBron James. Info relating to Dragon Fruit Lime is minimal. We know that at one point it switched to Energy Dragon Fruit Charge, thanks to several sites showcasing updated renders, and it was maybe planned to be called Dragon Blast at one point, with the evidence being this 2022 trademark filing. As for the Rise LeBron James, that name is most definitely a placeholder, but a funny one at that. Knowing what's to come, this mystery is solvable, but still worth pointing out as it, alongside Rise/Energy Dragon Fruit Lime/Charge/Dragon Blast, both technically never saw the light of day. The very first new Mountain Dew to hit store shelves in the year of 2022 was the Energy line's 7th official entry, Cherry Lime Lift. This self-explanatory new addition to the series served as a replacement to Berry Blitz, hence why it was never seen under the Energy name. The pre-release/prototype/early sample version of Cherry Lime Lift used artwork purposely designed to obscure some sort of secret reveal. Given the spin-off series' early endorsement, vague shape and color, and tiny corner signature, this was most definitely LeBron James, later proven with this advertisement sticker that somehow leaked into the wild. This then puts to rest the previous Rise render mystery, with the added context of the Berry Blitz replacement explaining why the can was originally purple. Why LeBron's involvement was kept secret and why physical cans were even made isn't at all known. When the drink was officially released, no LeBron head was featured, likely meaning they were in talks with him promoting the flavor and it just didn't work out. Released alongside the two in the US was an energy version of Baja Blast. To some, this was exciting. To most, it was just another drink to skip, as the energy line rarely produced any fanfare. At select Taco Bells, Energy Baja Blast was made available in a straight-up can and as a mix with sour strawberry syrup under the name Baja Blast Charged Berry. Maybe the most predictable release of the year came in September with the limited time only drop of Code Red under the Energy name, serving as the series' now 8th official entry. Because of Baja Blast receiving the same treatment a few months prior, this release came as no surprise to fans. Instead of experimenting with brand new flavor names and profiles, Mountain Dew thought it was best to stick with the classics. 3 months prior to the release, Energy Code Red was included in an official Reddit poll asking fans which fan favorite Mountain Dew they would like to have its own future energy adaptation. The voting was done via comment upvotes, resulting in the final ranking of Spark, Typhoon, Major Melon, Voodoo, Code Red, Voltage, with the declared winner being Pitch Black with 2,300 total upvotes. Not only did the brand instead release the third place candidate, Code Red Energy was even leaked before the poll was posted, making the whole thing look like a sham. Would Mountain Dew eventually make good on their promise, or was the whole thing purely a marketing stunt? Now officially into 2023, the first flavor made available to fans was none other than Energy Pitch Black, the previous first place poll winner now made a reality. This 16-ounce Pitch Black brother-in-law was specifically released in January to time up with the limited time return of its base flavor, who prior to this was on a 2-year hiatus. Unlike previous energy flavors, the can was designed with a space theme in mind. This was so it could pair well with the new astral aesthetic Pitch Black was based around. Quickly following that was the 11th and subsequent final energy flavor made for Major Melon. Though released only for a limited time, Energy Major Melon marked the final new entry in the series, as the line was completely discontinued in early 2024. Like with Pitch Black, Energy Major Melon incorporated many design elements from its base flavor, minus everyone's favorite melon mascot. Specifically with these classic-based energy entries, the focus was on focus. We were told they provided laser-sharp focus, out-of-this-world focus, and that we'd be ripe with focus. The lineup would eventually be whittled down to only a few options, which were all then clearly canned via an announcement made strangely on the Pepsi-owned Rockstar website, likely as a way to funnel over remaining fans.